Started out at Georgia Tech, got an undergrad in electrical engineering, then went and got a master's in electrical engineering at the University of Texas. Upon graduating from there, I went directly into the Marine Corps, served as an air support officer for about six and a half years. From there, I started with Tyco Electronics as a sales engineer in the Bay Area. I started working with Tyco for about a year and a half before I applied to the WIMBA program. Coming out of the military, you're given while in the military, you get to practice such strategic levels of leadership. And so you're used to kind of managing kind of large scale operations and thinking very strategically, very globally. I made a transition out the military because I didn't want to stay in the military forever. I wanted I wanted to work in corporate America. I wanted to see technology kind of leverage my leadership and electrical engineering background and get into technology. As I started working with a Fortune 500 company, I just saw there was some gaps with my understanding. I had great leadership experience and know-how, but having the business acumen to be able to really navigate and really understand how to grow a Fortune 500 or add value to a Fortune 500 company, you need that business acumen. And so I just I thought I sought out. I wanted to seek programs that a really great business school program with a great brand name that was going to be challenging and complex and difficult. So I could learn that, and that's what made me apply to the WIMBA program, as well as I get to work, as well as I get to study, and I get to directly apply what I'm learning in class within Tyco, and so that's that's catalytic. One of the first things you learn as a Marine is this acronym called BAMSIS, and it's basically how you develop orders and how you go about doing something challenging. The M in BAMSIS is make reconnaissance, and so it talks about during this application process, it was very important to really make reconnaissance on who is Wharton, what is Wharton about, and not just looking at just web pages or reading books. For my application, I really leveraged all the different meetups, the Wharton application process. I went to every one that was in the Bay Area. I got to meet a lot of students. In fact, I knew about all of the students in Class 40, the class before me. In that class, I met the former military students, veterans, and they just tremendously helped me. They gave me details of how they studied for the GMAT. They gave me details on how to frame, take my experiences in the military and put them down in a very organized framework in the application essays. They kind of gave me insight on really what it was like to be a Wharton student and what was the purpose of Wharton. I think that's just very important to understand how powerful that the brand is, as well as the educational benefit that it's going to, education and networking benefit that it's going to provide. So really leveraging the key of making reconnaissance with the program was just really key beyond anything else.